Stand to MechWarriors, and welcome back to another episode of RogueTech as we continue the campaigns of Rippers Rumblers. And last time, well, we got to show off the Centurion doing what it does best, putting shotguns into people's spines and pulling the trigger, and I'm quite happy with that. However, we are down to the end of the month. We are doing perfectly fine in cash, but I wanted to get one more mission in. So tomorrow is the end of the month, the payout of about 500,000, and I'd like to be able to basically pay that off through a single mission, an assassinate mission, the General. We've had confirmation from several sources that a local pirate organization officer is moving in the open. This is a rare opportunity to disrupt the operations of our enemies on Galatia. We'll pay a 33% bonus per lance if we can also destroy his personal guard and any other local pirate organization in the AO. It will pay out 618,800 C-bills, which is not the most ever, but it was only a 2 of 9 salvage, so don't feel so bad about it. So we're going to come in here, we're going to stomp every single thing we possibly can, and not even bother taking the salvage. Now, we already have some sight on the enemy right to our right, which is a little bit concerning. I'm not quite certain. Ooh, that is not great terrain for us. So it does appear to be 2 additional lances. That'll be a potential 66 increase in cash. That could put us over the million mark, which would make this pretty profitable. Alright, so we have Brother up and ready to go. Brother is racking the Valiant... or not Brother, Hammer is rocking the Valiant, Brother in the Hatchet Man, Ripper in his Centurion, and Witness bringing in what we have found to be an incredibly inaccurate Hunchback. But still, let's see what we can actually get done. I think I want to just dive on top of these guys real quick if I can make it up this mountain. That's the thing that's kind of holding me back. I don't know how high up I can get. Because if I can get over here, I can divide and conquer. But if they've actually got to go all the way around, then jumping onto these guys first might make the most sense. I'm going to come up here, we're going to see what we can see, or see what we can manage. I'm a little bit unhappy with how much I turned at, but if they come close enough, we might actually get a sensor lock on them. Of course it's a prime spot for an ambush, Darius. That's why we're taking the high ground. It's what we do best. And Brother will also follow up. Brother, not quite as fast as the Valiant, unfortunately. His Hatchet Man is really designed more for fighting in cities, and so doesn't have to run that far. Out here in the open, in the environments that we regularly run into in RogueTech, however, not quite as good. So we're going to then also follow up with the Hunchback. Do I go up into this corner or is it blind? I don't know, but I'm going to risk it. Otherwise the Hunchback might end up being all the way in the back once again. It's been known to happen. And Ripper bringing up the rear, having rolled the worst out of everybody. Unfortunate. Alright, that locks us into place for the first turn. Let's see if what else the enemy is doing. It is a 1.5 skull mission, so it could be pretty much anything. Although we've got a couple of movement going on in phase 18. We're not showing up until 16, which we've got 3 of them at 16. So movement off on our left flank, but if we're fast enough, we may be able to dive on top of over here. And it was the moment of truth, and there's no way up here. That is unfortunate. I can get up to a mineral field, which I can use. So we did start to move in this direction, but we're not going to be able to get all the way up there until we get sort of, I think, to here. I'm going to actually pull away, sort of fight in this little depression here. Hopefully that'll block some fire. Enemy turn. Let's see what they got marking on their turn. No movement so far of this. So I'm not quite sure where they're coming from.
What can I do for you?
Witness, you can slowly prod your behind over to this side. The Hunchback. I was really disappointed with its performance in the last episode. It just did not seem to hit anything that we needed it to, which I suppose contrasts quite well with the way that it worked in the live stream on Saturday, is it was nailing spiders at 20% accuracies and just completely butchering everything. We saw a pip for a second. I did not keep track of it, unfortunately. We're going to just keep getting out of the way. So, not super happy with having to reverse, but we know if we ever come back to this map that this is unscalable, and we'll be able to immediately move to cut off this force over here. That is also going to put us somewhat nearby the assassination target, and we could kill and run. That's always an option. So the fact that they're separated is quite helpful. Alright, plus 10 resolve, so that's a pretty decent amount of resolve gain. Hammer, it's time to roll. And, oh, I can get up here. I'm not sure if that gets me anything. I mean, yeah, the mineral field would be nice, but I'd rather be moving forward. And we have identified our first contact. We have sensors on... Oh, we actually have vision on a fire truck, sensors on a second fire truck, a vedette tank, and an Azula. I don't know what that is, but I don't need to know. We'll kill it, hopefully. So this is good. This is excellent for the fact that we took a minimum salvage mission because, well, yeah, there's some interesting support weaponry we could steal. It's not going to be any mech parts or anything truly good. I mean, yeah, support equipment is nice, but unless you've got, like, fusion cores on board, I'm not all that interested at the moment. Well, Fire Truck have some pretty interesting things with the flamer ammo and the all sorts of other stuff. We're starting to receive incoming fire now that the enemy has spotted us. Oh, that's a Thunderbolt missile. Get on the move and stay on the move. Fire Truck rolling up towards us. It is still in range. Lovely. So we should be able to run up with the Valiant and stomp, stomp, stomp. That'll be the plan. And Brother, I think, is bringing up the... Oh, no, we still have Ripper to come. Ripper keeps rolling really low. I gotta check his traits, because I didn't think that the pilot could have traits like being overly cautious about getting shot at or shooting people. The Vedette is rolling on forward. The Vedette, if it's a normal one, has an AC5. The Azula is... Wow. Whoa. Huh? That was a lot of fire. Lots of rockets. I'm hoping those are rockets. Did have an LMG array. It may be a good idea to walk up and stomp on the Azula. It's an Azula question mark. We don't even know what we're dealing with. Ripper will actually probably get a shot with his MLMs. Maybe not with the cannon, but definitely with the MLM. Oh no, he has a straight up shot. Nice. That will be a 20% chance to hit. We have no data on this thing. We don't know what kind of armor we're dealing with or nothing, so... Yeah, I'm going to send slugs this way. It's a 50%. Both miss on the medium lasers. And good hits on the missiles. Really good hits. He has been detected and acquired. Hopefully we should be able to use that to advance our interests. Unfortunately, we didn't get any major info. Alright, so the plan is... he has... Okay, so they were rocket pods, and he's got an LMG, which is jammed. So, actually, he's not as important anymore. So, let's go wipe you out. The question becomes, at what point am I revealing my back towards the enemy? And we're going to have to take a little bit of a risk. Let's run and see if we can't stomp on a fire truck. All his support equipment, we do not want to have to deal with it. We are guarded because of Bulwark, because we smashed into somebody. And there's the first one of the destroyed. So he did have an engine core 160, which would have been really cool to have, but I'm not going to be too broken up about it if I'm completely honest. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. Incoming PPC. Miss. Incoming Thunderbolt. Who's got a PPC and a Thunderbolt? That's a moderately terrifying combination. I also anticipate he'll take a couple of missile shots towards him. Witness, are you going to be able to get a shot on anybody? Is it going to be any good? Not really. Just terrible, terrible accuracy, Witness. Why? 25. Take a shot. Throw the football. Nope. Nope. Couldn't touch it. No touchy. To be unfortunate. Probably shouldn't have fired the AC-20, but a 25%, that's not terrible. It's a 1 in 4. It's not 1, but 2 coin flips. Alright, brother, you're not going to be able to get within range at all, unfortunately. However, do I shoot at the Azula? 22. Or do I shoot at the truck? Also 22, but I also bring all the pulse lasers into view, and also these trucks are not particularly robust. So we're going to go with cluster rounds for the 50% accuracy, and all the pulses, and hope that we get something good. Wow, just kind of spraying all over the place with that one. And these guys don't look like they're too negatively impacted by armor. So they're probably at pretty high armor values. And we've got movement coming from the general. Fire truck is rolling up, about to lay down some of his Inferno and machine guns. A couple of hits, but hopefully nothing. He has been Inferno, so the Hatchet Man is about to get hot. Which is not terrible, because the Hatchet Man is meant to hit people. Ouch, just got nailed by that AC-5. Oh, the leg is almost gone. Structure exposed. We are almost unsteady. As long as we hold that... Oh, thank God he decided that he was going to spread target. If he had focused everything he had, that might have actually blown off the leg, and that would have been terrible. In fact, I'm now really worried about the Azula, whether or not I can get a decent amount of firepower onto it and prevent it from being able to do anything to me. 37, what's the AC? 50, how about if I sprinted to get nice and close? Yeah, we're not getting nice and close, are we? 74, 50, and a 39. Yeah, we're going to walk it, I think. Yeah, we're going to walk it. I'm going to focus on the Azula. Because as nice of a shot as this is, and it will kill him, this thing could potentially kill my mechs, and I don't want that to happen. In fact, I'm going to Vigilance. Give him a chance to operate sooner, because for some reason Ripper keeps rolling terribly. Both of the medium lasers hits, however, we are getting good accuracy out of the MMLs. He's been tagged again. Unfortunately, that hasn't told me anything important. Azula's moving up. Oh, thank God. He decided to shoot us, although he does have some form of autocannon. Armor's starting to get a little bit light, so that's interesting. LMG array unjammed from the Azula, it looks like. And we've got movement off of the distance back here. I would like to get Hammer back on the move so he no longer has his back towards the enemy. Also, I want to get him on the move so he can build up some evasion and some coverage over here. Probably shouldn't have used all of my resolve on giving Ripper a higher, because he rolled a 13. Really? Alright, get up here for a stomp. We're going to stomp on the back of the Azula, make sure that we take it completely out of the picture. That does leave the Vedette alive, but I think we can handle the Vedette for a bit. Alright, so the Azula is off the map. So now we've got the fire truck, which I kind of had wanted to fight with using Hammer, because Hammer would have been able to do that. And we got more Thunderbolts. Also a miss, thankfully. It's starting to get really close, and it's really starting to bug me. I assume all the fire trucks and everything are going to be moving before then, which is very unfortunate, because I was really hoping we'd be able to kill a couple of them before anything too serious got involved. Can't believe he's down to 16 health. This is very concerning on that leg. Fire truck is moving into the back. Got to take a rear shot. Lots of machine gun fire. I don't think I saw a penetrating hit. Lots of Inferno, but that's not the end of the world. Brother can get there. Lovely. Brother is going to be limited to how far he can get, but as long as he can manage to swing this axe and actually get a good target, I'll be happy. Good stomp. Alright, so we're down to just the Vedette on the field. We've taken out both of the fire trucks and the Azula. I don't see the target at the moment, which is a tad unfortunate. Let's get Ripper in close. Huh, why does Ripper not see him? There we go, now we see him. Alright, take aim. He is out of rockets, but he still has 2. Gotta be a machine gun and an AC-5. Do I want to go? I would like to go slug. If I'm completely honest, 85. Unfortunately, the slug is a 30% accuracy, so I'm just going to see if we can't just cause a whole ton of damage to soften him up. Target acquired is what I was looking for, so Witness. Witness, can I get a good shot out of you? A 30%? Is that the best you can do? A 43? Wow, that was terrible. He had a 74% chance for that laser, and he still managed to miss it. Not good. Hammer, stay nimble, because you may about to get axed. No, he's going to fire the Centurion. Okay, good shot. Very happy. Your target prioritization is aces. I'd love to walk up and stomp him with Hammer, but that might be a little bit of a risk. Can't believe Ripper keeps rolling so low for this. Oh, I know why he's rolling so high. He's a light mech. Somebody's coming to stomp me. It's a Raptor 2, structure exposed on the back, clang. Oh, that's where we keep our AC-20. What? What? What are you? That looked like a Gauss rifle. That physically looks like a Gauss rifle. Problems? Hammer. Resolve problems, please. Get around here and deal with this. I don't know what's going on, but I want this to stop. Right away. Structure exposed. He is an Omnimech, so we are... I'm not quite sure how we ran into that, but we've got an Omnimech, which thankfully we've knocked over. Unthankfully, though, now it does mean that we have to shoot through his frontal armor, but I think now that he's on his back, we may have a chance to actually kill that. Maybe, with the AC-20. I'm not sure how the accuracy is going to work out to a helpless target on the ground, but Witness is going to tell us, and hopefully Witness will actually have above a 50%. Maybe. And we've got more incoming Thunderbolts on the Hunchback. Able to avoid. Nice job. Brother would be up next, I think. I'm going to see if Brother doesn't have the range to run in here and murder this Vedette before he can do anything. That'll take the reinforcements out. It looks like the primary target is a fire starter. I'm on board with this plan. Can't believe they have an Omnimech. Yeah, he's a fire starter, 2 medium lasers, probably 4 flamers to back that up. Would not be surprised in the slightest. Brother is not fast enough. Oh. Brother, it's not you, it's your mech. You're such a disappointment at times. No, I can't say that. He's a good boy. He tries hard. He does his best, and that's all you can ask of him. And wow, that accuracy actually. Turn that thing to slug mode and open him up. Remember how I was saying he tries his best? Structure exposed. Come on, you can do it. There we go. Okay, so we got the first of the reinforcements. See, he heard me talking smack, and he's like, you know what? I'll show you. I've got the accuracy. I got the moves on my medium pulse laser, and he was right. And we all need to admit that he was right and we were wrong. I'm going to reserve Ripper because I want Witness to go, because Witness has an AC-20, and I want to see if that AC-20 will completely annihilate this mech in one shot. Hopefully? Stand right next to it. Got it. Hi. I just want to put one right in your center torso, because you've got basically nothing left. He has a 50% chance to hit. Are you kidding me? Vigilance. I'm going to see if I can't get him higher up. Fire. Did you miss? And the cannon's jammed.
Yes, boss.
I suppose I shouldn't be dismayed, disappointed, or otherwise irritated, but
Location
I am. I don't know how 110 points of armor. How's it a 30% or 43% when I'm standing next to him? Fire. That missed as well. Plus you missed some of your lasers. Really just not a good showing all around by everybody. But hey, hammer's up again. I could have hammer step on him. I want to. It's the Thunderbolt though. That Thunderbolt is the big problem.
Yes, Commander.
How much armor do you think we're looking at? A decent amount. Hammer.
Let's do this.
It's gotta be here. Do it. We're running a risk here. We do have our weak left leg covered. Okay, we've opened him up. Done some more damage to him. He's not dead, but we're working on it. We still built up a little bit of heat on that one. So his wounded left leg is currently facing away from the enemy. He is in cover. He's not particularly nimble and mobile at the moment, but I'm trying to work around that at the moment. Oh good, the Hatchetman is eating some fire. And Thunderbolt missed, but we did get hit by a heavy PPC because that's heavy sensor impairment. That's a bit of an issue.
Good to go.
Hey, Witness. Witness can't even clear the jam. Stomp. Nope. Stomp on him right here. So, 42 damage is not terrible. It's more than he's done the rest of the match so far. So, a good step right on the CT. It's almost open. Not quite. We're still working on it. I think the Raven's going to be able to stand up. I'm really hoping he doesn't, because he's got what I think might be a Gauss rifle on board. That would be nightmarish. Absolutely nightmarish. Got a lot of movement going on way off screen on the other lance. And is that any supporting fire? Doesn't seem like it. Oh, we got more movement coming off. We have the actual fire starter himself, who's about to be involved in combat. Opening fire with both of his medium lasers on the Hatchetman. Does manage to get another hit. Wow, that is really getting weak there.
Not much armor left in that location.
I am incredibly concerned about it, actually. We can shoot and scoot, so that's exactly what we're going to do. What's in here? We don't know. Go for that CT. Go for another slug. Thank you. Okay, now we don't have to deal with him anymore. So, Omni-Mech destroyed. I'm not sure why I'm running into Omnis. I didn't think we were that good, but apparently the game thinks we are. Alright, Centurion, get up in front and make them start looking at you, because you are bold and powerful, and they need to pay attention to you. Hi, brother.
Yes, Commander.
Brother is not in range to impact things like I want him to. He never is. He's one movement tile away. Oh, that's just terrible. Alright, give me a line of sight. That's an obstructed line of sight. I can deal with that. Can't deal with that. Could deal with that. More obstructed lines of sight. If we got obstructors, we're going to go back here. Get ourselves in a little bit of defensive position. We've got to worry about the heat a little bit, so we'll shut off the LBX in its entirety, and the medium pulse that doesn't work so well. Just fire with the rest of the medium pulse lasers. 2 misses, 4 misses, 6 misses on a 30% chance to hit. Statistically, we should have hit 2. So, not too happy with your performance there. See, he got cocky now that he blew up the Vedette with just his medium pulse lasers. And more long-range fire. Ow. I was about to say, ha, you missed, but no, he did not miss. He hit us with a Thunderbolt to follow that up. I don't know what you are, but I want you dead.
Good to go.
Hammer is not capable of getting into a position to actually give useful supporting fire here. 16%? I'm gonna take it.
Coordinates received.
Stay way at the back and just plink with those ER meads. ER medium lasers coming your way. Well, one of them is. Come on, shut off the... There we go. Because I was selecting in the fire selection mode. He doesn't have much in the way of firepower to add to this fight, but he's got a little bit. And once this fire starter comes closer, then we can add a lot. Although, I think we're going to have to just... I think this Hunchback just... Okay, the cannon looks like it's unjammed. Fire starter falling back like a coward. You heard me. Get back here. Wow. Really falling back. Firing just his medium pulses. Or just his medium lasers. Not even pulses. I doubt they're even ERs. Alrighty, Ripper.
Yes, Commander.
You've got a shot. What kind of shot are we looking at here? Not the worst shot I've ever seen, if I'm completely honest. So it would be a 56% chance. How about if I started moving forward? It would be an unknown because we can't see him. Sprinting gets us an obstructed shot. He's trying to lead us into him. I know he is. I don't see what don't think I don't see what exactly what it is you're doing. But we're gonna follow.
You got it. Going flat out.
And we're gonna vigilance. Because I want to provide as much significant firepower as I can. Fire the missiles! So it's not nearly as good as the chances if we had just sat still and lobbed him, but I need to get closer. We need to drive closer. And hit him with our big old fists. Hey, it's a commando! That's cute. What kind of commando? Well, we can't see. We do not have that intelligence. In more ways than one. Okay, so do I have a line of sight? I do not. I want to focus this commando a little bit. Okay, so that's a 25% chance. Not amazing. And over here, we're looking at a 17. So let's go in the direction that actually gives us a chance of doing something. Even though it's only a 25, right? No, slightly better, 30. Hi. I can't actually provide much firepower to you. We could get a 25 with the LBX. No, we'll just unload with everything. He's got 2 medium lasers and a pair of SRM-6s, I assume. Could be a pair of SRM-4s. So, a decent amount of fire sort of splattering all over the mech. If we can get just one good AC-20, we might be able to wipe him out. And that becomes Witness's problem. Hi, Witness. 63, you say. 56, 63. How about that the walk forward was? 63, 69. Okay, just walk right up to him. So far, you've missed 3 shells, including 2. On a person who is completely helpless on the ground. Okay, that took out his leg. That was a good shot, I gotta admit. Good points there. We might be able to follow up with something. And your next shot may even be able to kill him. Which would be really cool. Firestarter is still running like a pussy. Come back here. I want you. I'm going to fire all of my LB autocannon at you. You cannot stop me.
How's it going?
Ripper's actually got a really nice chance. I really like these MMLs with the Artemis ammo and all the additional fun stuff. Yeah, we're gonna walk that. We are definitely gonna walk that.
On my way.
You cannot get, well, you could actually. If you ran at full speed, you would get away from me.
Firing all
No, we missed with the cannon. Probably should have gone cluster mode. Also missed with those lasers. Those lasers are feeling really weak. They constantly miss. I gotta get something else in there that'll make them more worthwhile. Medium pulses. Oh, you're what's been causing me problems. How about another 50 damage dead on me? So we've got a bushwhacker to deal with. Oh, we've got a misfire. Doesn't that explode then? Maybe maybe it did explode and we just haven't realized it yet. Can I get an actual shot on him? Well, we're about to find out how many you brought to the table. Lasers. 2 here. Both of them on. Yes, cook it a bit. There we go. We knocked out most of that mech. And he's down to a single health. It doesn't matter, but it makes me feel a little bit better about things. Okay, enemy turret. Oh, you rolled a 19 to my 17. Witness. Just... yeah, do me this favor. How much is in the CT? Enough that I'm going to fire everything. Because you missed an 84. Luckily, the ER medium laser was there on point. I mean, it hasn't normally been, but it was there this time. So we've got a couple of cooking mechs, and Brother is probably not going to be able to contribute much to this fight. You didn't shut down, which is a tad unfortunate, because that would have been fun. And we're just going to run. We're going to try and run and get up there as fast as we can. Also lets us shed all of our heat, so we don't have a heat problem anymore. Gauntlet is pulling back. Indirect fire coming down on the Hunchback, just with the Thunderbolt. I wonder how many he has. Oh, he missed that by inches. By the way, we now know it's a... wait, what? Oh, he must have thermal ammo.
Yes, Commander.
Hammer. Hammer has problems. I mean, we haven't let anybody know that, but Hammer has issues. Mainly his leg is nearly gone.
Roger. Full speed.
So we've got to get up to Gauntlet, and I'm not quite sure how we're going to pull that one off. ER medium laser 2 off. Both lasers to off. I guess we're just chilling. Could use a bit of our evasion as our protection. Firestarter rolling forward. Okay. Oh, you have some really nasty weaponry. Please don't break anything. Please don't break anything.
Reporting.
I don't think anything got broken. But I was not expecting suddenly point-blank range fusion cannons, I assume? I mean, they're clearly not ERPPCs, but... sprint. Got a side shot. Witness. Sprint. Got a side shot. Turn off the autocannon. Let it recoil or settle from the recoil. And blink. Miss. Maybe I should swap it out for 2 smalls, but then that would make it so I didn't have anything to do during these phases where he's desperately trying to run into combat. Hi, is that Gauntlet moving? Gauntlet is moving. Alright, Ripper. Get behind him, and let us demonstrate why you don't do that to me. There we go. Lovely. Alright, so we've got 3 more units left. One of them is Gauntlet. And our evac zone is up there, so we've got to go through Gauntlet anyway. If I can get over here first, and if I can get on top of Gauntlet before he can hide. Which is the goal at this point. But that means... Oh, it's a light missile carrier. Interesting. The brother, let's get on the move. Or hammers, let's get on the move. I'm sorry, I keep confusing these two. Alright, so the Valiant is... Oh, I only walked him. That's not a huge deal. Supercharger means he walks almost as far as he could sprint. Light missile carrier would be ideal if we could shoot him at some point. And I don't think I'm going to be able to fully cross this thing, but his cannon should be fully settled by the time everything's done. Alright, brother. We are in phase 11. Gonna sprint. We're almost there. We have an idea on him. It is a 40-ton light missile carrier, which unfortunately I assume means that it is carrying all kinds of thunderbolts. But I'd like to be able to run on top of him and smash him. And Gauntlet has disappeared. There's 2 light missile carriers. That's kind of falls under the category of not cool, dude. Alright, we gotta protect our left torso. Because it's moderately terrifying. Ooh, I don't know what... I really don't want to go just out in the open like this, but I've got the Vigilance, so I'm going to use that. Lock in Vigilance. 25. Decent chance, actually. Shut off the LB? Or go for clusters? Shut it off. Fire just the lasers and the missiles. Well, both of the missiles completely missed. Or the lasers completely missed, but the missiles did a good job. Lasers, missiles, you'll get the idea eventually. Brother. Brother can see. Hammer, can you get a line of sight? You cannot. So you're not actually contributing anything of... Well, I hate to say it like this, but you're not contributing anything of worth this turn. So we're just going to run you up and chill you out. And brother will move next. I'd rather he didn't, actually. We're going to reserve down. Ripper. Ripper's up again? Okay, let's slowly... Hi, I can see you. Okay, light missile carrier, terrifying. Other missile carrier, the one that we've been shooting at, kind of scary? I don't know. Well, they're identical. But kill one. And hope to bound the other. Okay, we got the one down. Oh god, they're carrying SRMs. Please let me move before it.
I am out of long-range missiles.
Yeah, Gauntlet's back up top. Hi, buddy. Heavy sensor. Oh, even worse. Alright, we have a problem now, because if this SRM carrier gets to move... Oh, ow! Thermobaric right to the face. Well, not quite, but close. Please let me move before this light missile carrier. No! We're gonna lose our torsos. There's just too many missiles for us not to lose our torsos here. 5-0. Gosh darn it!
I'm wounded. Weapon systems down. Commander?
Witness. Hail Mary? No. No, the chips were down right there, man, and you did not provide. So that's unfortunate, because he's probably going to be vulnerable to a follow-up strike, which is probably going to deal a lot of damage to him. Oh, can you get up here? Hi. Hello. Fire. Just absolutely everything. Oh, good, you hit him this time. Come on, just keep laying into him. Everything. Break something. Wow, really? You couldn't? I'm gonna have to jump on top of him next turn, aren't I? Hammer.
Standing by.
Hammer is not capable of getting into range. I actually think, though, that you've exhausted your firepower. I'm running under that crazy assumption. He lost a tag in his hand so far. Oh, no, and the MMLs. No. Those were the best thing we had. Those were rocket launchers, by the way. Hey, good shots. Unfortunately, you just didn't barely have enough movement in order to actually get to him. Gauntlet is moving to the side. Oh, close. If I can get the Centurion out of here, I'll be considering that as a huge luck stroke. Because I think I've kind of screwed him. I put him a little bit too aggressive. How are you not dead? Brothers up. 13% chance. I would have just turned slightly and fired everything I had down at you. I would have a really good chance to punch through your armor. I mean, I'm gonna get totally fried on the next turn. Gotta guard my left side. But I think I gotta do this. Okay, that's not good. I needed that shell to hit, and it did not. We are in trouble now. Missile carrier? Yep. Preserve my other torso. Stability check failed. Oh, God. And a head hit. And just all the pain in the world.
I'm going to need a medic.
Oh, remember how awesome our Centurion was? Yeah, it's not going to be that like that for very long. It's going to be in repairs for a long time. 5%.
Coordinates received.
You know, eventually he's got to do something, right? Yeah, right. Witness, I think you may have become the company's eternal disappointment.
Waiting for orders.
Stand up, Centurion. Time to move. Your tired bones.
Regain footing.
Sprint.
Go.
And vigilance. See if we can't maybe squeeze out a high speed out of this guy. And away. Yeah, we're showing our back, but we don't have much of a choice. Our turn. Hammer's up.
Let's do this.
Okay, Hammer is gonna basically stomp on this guy. Would you please target the people that we need to actually kill? I mean, it's all nice that you want to go on a nature walk, but still. Things are important right here. 92% chance, it's not a guarantee. Oh, but we got him. Would have been very nice if we had got him before he completely neutered our Centurion. But them's the breaks. I was afraid of that. Yep, he's offline.
Watch my heat levels.
Oh no, he's just heat critical. Interesting.
Good to go.
I don't think there's a way to keep you online. Jump. We will overheat. I could jump and shoot and cook myself a bit. Ooh. That's a better plan. Gives me a little bit of emergency defense here. We are about to go way over the line. But that's because we're desperately trying to save everybody. So I'm hoping to shut him down and avoid the ammo explosion. Mech shut down? No ammo explosion. Okay, we're safe. Well, he's not. He's about to get shot. It's gonna hurt a lot, and nobody's gonna be happy with it, but... Hey, look! You got another opportunity. I know. I'm asking him to hit 20%, but I figure if I shoot 10 times at 20% chance, I should hit twice. And he's not doing that. I'm starting to think that the Hunchback may have been a bit of a trap. No. I literally can't go any further away. Oh, you absolute pile of Well, something. I've literally... I should be able to jump down there. I'm gonna lose my Centurion.
Let's move.
Keep him on the move, keep him on the move. Improved to unsettled. He's having a good time. He's having a real good time. Sprint. How am I even supposed to get up there? Does this go all the way up? It doesn't look like it. What is that? Did they have to come all the way around? Jeez, that's kind of ridiculous. If Brother can turn on in time and survive the next 2 rounds of being shot at, he might be able to do something really cool. But that's going to require him to survive 2 rounds of being shot at, and I'm not sure he has that fortitude. 22. Come on, just put a shell in him. Hey, put a shell into him! He couldn't get the follow-up, but he put the shell into him. And the AC-20 jammed. Turn that mech on. Did he shut down? Kind of feels that way. Keep sprinting. Run. just run. You have no forward armor. You're relying on your back armor. We get it. We've done this before with other mechs, just never the Centurion. I didn't think that we would need this much defense, and then a light missile carrier demonstrated to me the errors of my ways. Hi, you're on top of me. But you're going to guard, entrench, and still almost shut down. Brother's got a chance. Maybe.
Good to go.
Hammer, keep running. Gonna take you a week to get around this thing, but eventually you're gonna make it. Them dropping up here just gives him a crazily powerful position. Gauntlet gets the move. Oh, that's a structure exposed.
Armor blow through.
There's a structure left. How is he not shutting down? He's been sitting on top of that line the whole time. He has not been overheating forever, as far as I'm concerned. Hi, could you please make this happen? Because this is going to be important.
Yes.
Of course not. You said yes. You lied to me.
Missed.
So we've seen. Witness.
Good to go.
Yeah, you don't have a shot at anybody, do you? There's no way for you to get that shot either. Oh, we're basically entirely reliant on Brother, who has demonstrated that he is only capable of hitting every other hit on somebody when he's trying to punch them. No matter how good his chances. Keep running, the Centurion. I have, in essence, 81 health in that CT. From behind. Hammer. Keep running. We're about 2 turns away from being able to actually impact the battle with you. Maybe we should get jump jets on him. That might be helpful. Oh, Brother will be able to move again. Or rather, not move, but, you know, 77% chance. Come on. Thank you. Well, we took out most of the important things. He's going to get punched, but we took out most of the important things. I think now there's an entirely decent chance that he will be able to cut him to pieces. Because I think he's out of thermal bolt ammo, and I think we've just killed his last PPC. Yeah, he is just... Oh, he's finally emergency shut down.
Standing by.
Good, keep running. Don't stop. I didn't say you could stop. Just go on. Be not here. Thank you. So we're gonna get paid a lot for this, but I'm not sure it was worth it.
Understood.
Losing so much of the Centurion's equipment was a real challenge here. Although I can replace some of it by cannibalizing from other mechs. The thing is, I don't want to take the LBX off this mech. Because that's what's going to happen. I'm going to remove the Hatchet Man's LBX and I'm going to put it on the Centurion. There! He got no arms. On your back, please. Oh, he's dead. How did he not die the first time? Must have been a light engine. So, an Omni-Mech and Gauntlet walked onto the stage, along with 2 light missile carriers, which I sorely underestimated. Oh, that was my own fault. Didn't even make 1,000,000. 979,068 C-bills. 45 days, Ripper's gonna be out of this fight. And the Centurion, oh, we lost the double heatsink, which means this mech... 2 double heatsinks, which means this mech has to lose this double heatsink kit because we don't have enough. The MMLs, the Artemis, all of the important good stuff. But at least we got a VSPL. Yeah. Can't believe we ran into Gauntlet. I don't even know what a gauntlet is. All I know is that it hurts a lot. Well, also, it was the light missile carriers that really did the painful damage. I was rather surprised at how much of our forward armor was just ripped away. But, well, Gauntlet opened us up, and then they damn near butchered us. So, we kept the Centurion alive, though. I gotta give him credit for that. I don't know what I'm gonna do to it. I mean, we've lost the MMLs, which were a huge source of accuracy for us. That was on me. That was a significant tactical error made by me. I did not show enough respect for those missile carriers. I saw them, I even commented on how they were dangerous, and then I just flat out ignored my own advice. So, if you ever find yourself telling yourself that what you're doing is about to be stupid, maybe listen to yourself. It may change your outcome in life. Or, you know, save you some stuff. So we are surrounded. I don't know what that means or matters. We're about to spend 253,000. Oh, that's a painful recovery and repair. And then it's going to take even longer to fully fix the Centurion. So we are out of the fight for a little while. 2 days on the Hunchback, 39 days on the Centurion. It has just become one of our bottom projects, unfortunately. Because I can't handle that. It's not going to be done for a while. So, one day, finance report, hi, you're about to take a quarter of my money, aren't you? To be expected. We put the fleet into storage, by the way, so it's currently not contributing too heavily to our cash, but, well, let's just get some things done. Quick check of the mech bay. Okay, these mechs are perfectly fine. Well, this mech... Seriously, man, why can't you hit the broadside of Barnes? Okay, to be fair, it was a medium mech, it was up above it, and it was trying to shoot down it. I can't be too angry at it, I can be just a little bit exasperated. Alright, we are 14 days from the Raven, and the Centurion's offline. So we've got the Enforcer, who has something wrong with him. What did we miss on the Enforcer? Was it cannon ammo? I feel it was cannon ammo. It was cannon ammo, also a new cannon. So let's come over here to the Enforcer. Brand new AC-20, for you, just for you. Don't have any ammo, but I can buy some. As long as it's there in the store. It'll take us 6 days to swap out that arm, really? I mean, I know I shouldn't be too harsh on it, but... still only Incendiaro? Still only Incendiary bloody ammo. And LBX-20 slugs, but I can't use them. Dodge for extended autocannon, 20 slugs, yup. Can't use it. All that time for a couple of tons of incendiary ammo. I was hoping to run into something, so that's a pretty major problem, actually. I don't have a gun for you. I mean, I have the gun, I just don't have the bullets for the gun. Huh. That's an interesting problem. I go with a different cannon, I suppose. I really can't, I don't have the ammo for anything. We've got a single ton of AC-10 ammo, which would give me 8 shots, which is not sufficient. You'd need at least 2 tons. So that's an annoying problem. Because he's already maxed out, well, mostly maxed out on his energy weapons. So I can't suddenly switch over to that. I suppose I could throw in the large laser. But that's only 5 tons. This AC-20 is 14. Oof. That's not good. Throw an exchanger in here, that would help a lot. That is a thought. An exchanger, a beagle. But I really need something with a big stick. I don't have it now that my Centurion is offline for a while. At least we saved the cannon. I mean, there's that much for us. Tempted to throw an AC-10 on here, but I only got a single ton of ammo. That's just not going to cut it. How fast are you? You've only got a 200 radiating fusion core. Yeah, you're 4.6. That's unfortunate. That is very, very unfortunate. This is definitely something I've got to ponder. Well, there's really nothing for it. We've got to pull the incendiary ammo. It's all we've got. 6 days to swap that cannon, too. You are so lucky that you kept your cannon. You have no idea. Just ridiculous amounts of luck there kept all of this mech intact. It is so bloody slow. It's really not. It's not terrible when it comes to speed. Okay, wow, it's got a 180 fusion core. And it's the biggest fusion core I can put in it. Oh, you make me hurt so much. I'm not sure what to do on this one. I can't go into battle missing a cannon. It's important to have your big old autocannon. But I don't have a big old autocannon. The thought that I have right now is to take the AC-20 off the hunchback here. Or not the AC-20, take 1 ton of his AC-20 ammo, buy 2 tons of incendiary, put a ton of incendiary ammo in this thing, and put a ton of incendiary ammo into the other one. They're gonna be the same bloody speed. Do I got any other AC-10 ammo? I think we need to scrap the dream of this AC-20. I don't see it being able to work. I don't have the parts for it. I had hoped that by this point we would have run into 2 more tons of AC-20 ammo. But we can't do this, not as it is. So we need to modify this mech to be a little bit more capable of laser combat. Because it's the only other thing we've got. We've got 5 laser marks. So let's turn this thing into a little bit of a different style of mech than what we intended. First and foremost, we are gonna need an exchanger. So exchanger, put that sucker in there. That way, minus 15% weapon heat. Very important for what we're about to do. So energy weapons, we have 5 slots. Right now we are using 4 of them. One of them in the arm is going to have to change into a large laser, a PPC. 55, large lasers 45. Doubles the stability damage, does 8 more. 10 damage, recoil at 2, scramble system accuracy for 1. You can turn off its field inhibitor for extra lulls. This has additional accuracy. And you are 50 damage for 35. Plus 1 accuracy. This one is plus 1 accuracy, plus 1 accuracy. So it's double plus 1 accuracy. So let's pull the medium laser off. The medium plus to an internal slot. The large laser to that slot. What kind of heat am I looking at? Here, no. Anyone else remember our Vindicator the one time? We do that. What are we looking at in terms of heat? 66 for 73. Okay. Kind of feeling it. Feeling it a little bit. 7 tons remaining. We got a lot of tonnage. I can't use the heat sinks though, because heat sinks do not mix. So that means I've got 7 tons to add other things. So let's look at those other things. Those other things come in the form of narc launchers. Put that in there. I do not have narc ammo. Crap. Narc launchers cancelled. Fluid gun with inferno ammo. Max the armor. Pull out the endosteel. It works and it hurts. So what else can we do? We have no missiles. We've already got a tag on the thing. It's got some fluid ammo already. 8 shots. 8 shots should be enough, maybe. The problem is I'm running into a heat problem now. So I've got 66 in terms of heat control. Wait, really? Yeah, 66 because of what? Oh, the exchanger. Duh. And I've got one more energy hardpoint. So that puts my heat at 66 of 82, which is not tremendous. By tremendous, I mean not a great thing. Can I maintain 32 plus 35 is 67, which is 1 point higher than my ability to fully control that heat. Plus the tag, which is 1 heat? No heat. BSPL. 19 heat. Have multiple firing modes. Lower rate of fires have increased damage and accuracy. Multi-shot lasers, barrage. Weapons damage falls off in 40% range. It doesn't mix with the large laser. I had multiple ER large lasers? Really? This large laser will work better in close because it has a +1 accuracy innately in addition to its +1 accuracy for being a laser weapon, whereas this one will have better range brackets because it shoots further out. Its optimal is 330 meters, whereas this one is an optimal of 300 meters. Oh, that's only a single tile. Really? I'm not happy about this. How about a machine gun? Do I got that? Got a ton of machine gun ammo. I'm machine gun heavy. Uses HMG ammo. Do I have HMG ammo? No. I just have MG ammo. Oh, wait, that's my tonnage? Oh. I'm down to 40.44 tons. Can I put in anything else on this thing? Can I take the fluid gun off? How much is this ammo? It's gotta be a ton. Doesn't matter. So if I do this... Okay, so we'll go back to this and do this. I've got half a ton. I don't know what I can do with half a ton. This episode was not meant to go this way. I had other intentions. I had a second mission all planned out and ready to go. I was like, yeah, we're gonna get 2 missions done. No. Then the Centurion got utterly annihilated by incoming fire. Half a ton to put anything I want. Big galactic probe weighs 1.5 tons. Jump jets? Don't need case, because I don't have ammo. Well, aside from the fluid. Could do jump jets. I could take out the fluid gun and put on jump jets. Nimble sniper build. Do you have hands? You do not have hands. Beagle active probe. Puts me 1 ton overweight. Puts me on weight, but I have a weapon that I don't use. 1 ton remaining. Check store. I have an idea. I don't know if I can do this idea because we've already seen that ammo is incredibly scarce. I want machine gun ammo 1/2 ton. No. No, no, no. Does not exist. So that's... Ammunition has been what has put major woes on us. We just do not have enough ammunition in order to do the things we wish to do, thus demonstrating that lasers are the superior weapon, because they don't have these problems. 1 ton. With 1 ton, I can do nothing. I mean, I know what I'm going to be doing with it, I'm not happy about it, but with 1 ton, I've got nothing. With 2.5 tons, I've got nothing. I mean, I could throw on an XL engine, but I'm heat limited, that's my problem. I don't have enough double heatsinks, otherwise I would have put on more double heatsinks. 1 more double heatsink would have made these large lasers perfect. So let us fly. It's going to take us 12 days and $14,000 to pull, unfortunately, the really cool stuff off this mech. It was going to be another big AC-20, but we can't do that anymore. We've had to completely rework our concept. Enforcer to the top. Centurion to the bottom. Sorry, Centurion, but you are gone for a while. And we're going to chug along for the next 11 days. We have an Argo Lounge, so we're going to set up a Hall of Midnight. Unfortunately, brother can't take a joke when watching the movie Undercover. Poor, poor man. So now we gotta wait for our Enforcer to be ready before we can actually take it on to any sort of mission. But it's gonna be ready. Alright, so the Enforcer's set and ready to go. So moving forward, we're going to have our melee mechs, which managed to actually get through that last mission without taking any penetrating hits, even though I'm fairly certain this guy had, like, what, 5 points of structure left? So I'm pretty impressed by that. The Valiant almost lost his leg. He had 14. This Enforcer will be brand new with a big old blank in that big old right arm. Such a bloody shame. On the other hand, he's got a ton of lasers in his other torso. So this ought to be a little bit interesting. And the Hunchback that can't hit anything. Oh. I'm now starting to understand why people put AC-10s in this thing, even though that shoulder is so deliciously beautiful for an AC-20. 22 days away from Ripper, 38 days away from the Centurion, and 8 days until our next financial report. We're probably going to want to travel soon. I've got one more mission on this planet that I want to take, and then we're going to leave because we need to find new things. We've kind of run out of missions. Also, I'm told that the star map is utterly insane, because we're surrounded. But then again, we didn't make any friends, so it really doesn't matter. Wow, that's a lot of dots. Look at all the dots. This is one of the best things about RogueTech. You can travel anywhere you want in the inner. We have a travel contract. Really. Way out here into the middle of Thala, which contains the Oxamite Providence. And apparently Lyran Commonwealth, who has moved out here already. So, yeah, unfortunately, that's going to do it for today's episode. Had wanted to get a second battle in, but unfortunately, that first one was just absolutely brutal and forced us to go into a bit of a build mode. Hopefully, we will be able to move on and past this, and hopefully I'll be able to do something with that Centurion, but we are short on weapons. We're going to have to keep an eye out specifically for weapon systems instead of trying to get only just equipment, because I did not realize how much of a weapon deficit we would be running. Anyway, I've been Tirak. If you like what you've been seeing, hit that like button and subscribe. If you want to see the notification every time I list one of these videos, press the little bell icon, leave a comment, and I will see you all in the next episode.